Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to change the thank you page on your Wix e-commerce website to get a little bit more traction out of your customers and get them to follow on your social media, as well as do things like submit a form as to where they heard about you. And that just helps increase your follow-on customers. All right, let's get started. The first thing we want to do is just log into our Wix editor, and it'll land us on the home page. We want to go up to our pages panel, and we want to find one of the original shop pages. So if I scroll down to here, sometimes it gets a little bit lost in all of the different categories that you've created. So it might not necessarily be this first one called shop. If I hover over, that's what I'm looking for. So one of them that has the little boxes here that says store pages. So let's click on that. And here we go, we've got our thank you page that we can click on and we can make changes. All right, so this is the thank you page that your customers will land on once they have purchased and paid for their order. So this information will automatically fill in, and this information will also fill in. Now, just to let you know, you can actually make changes to some of the text within here. So if we click on the settings, you can change the title here, the subtitle, the order number label, the total cost label, and the shipping to. So for example, you might want to put posting to instead of shipping. You can also change the fonts and the colors of the fonts, and add a border, dividers, and a background if you would like. Okay. What I want to show you is adding some value to your thank you page. So I'm going to add some social follows, and I'm also going to add an Instagram feed as well, because for things like clothing brands, accessories brands, things like that, they're actually getting a lot of their sales come through from Instagram. So I think adding a feed at this point helps people go, if they haven't already followed you by looking at your website, it helps people go, oh, they have a beautiful Instagram, I'm going to follow that. And then that helps create repeat customers. All right, so let's drag this down a little bit so that I can put some more information up here. All right, so let's go add, and I want to add a social button strip. So let's add this one. This works with the one here. Okay, so now let's add an Instagram feed. So if we go to add, and then social again, and sorry, if I start from up here, if you scroll down, you will find the Wix Instagram feed. You can also add different Instagram feeds, social feed from the apps. I like to use this one. You could do all of your social media in one stream if you like, but I'm just going to add Instagram for this one. Keep it simple. So we're going to add it again. I've already got this somewhere on the website. All right, so let's bring this down. Okay, and this is really huge. So what I'm going to do is adjust the settings, because we still want the customer to be able to see this information. I'm just going to not doing a very good job showing you that I know what I'm doing. All right, I was going to bring this down so that this pushes that information down. Sorry, let's go back to settings. All right, and you'll want to connect your Instagram. I'm going to get the client to do this because I don't know their Instagram login details, obviously. So let's have a look, and we might do a slider because I want this to not push down this information too much. So there we go, we've got a slider, and I can also stretch this to full screen, which is quite good. And then I can also choose how many are going across the page, so that will allow me to make it shorter. So if I go layouts, desktop, and then if I go, let's go 6, and then that makes it thinner, which is awesome. And then I can adjust the spacing if I want to. I can adjust the settings and show different things, and I can adjust the design as well. and I can also adjust the pop-up. All right, it's showing me that I haven't actually fixed that. Let's also have a look at what we want the mobile one to look like. I'm going to choose slider on that as well because I don't want to push down the information. Okay, cool. So that's how we add an Instagram feed. Okay, we also are going to add another social thing, which is a Facebook pop-up. So down here in the social again, Facebook like pop-up. Alright, so let's add this one and add to site and add the app. Alright, so it comes up over here, and what we want to do is click on settings. So it won't actually show up like this on your live website. This is just how the app looks. Okay, so again, you need to link your page. So I don't actually need to log in for this app. All I need to do is find their Facebook page. Alright, and this is the page name, so I'm going to copy that, go back to my editor. Oh, I need to copy the whole thing, apologies, copy and paste, and we'll go apply. Okay, and then you can select a theme. So we're just going to select the free one, which is fine. We can choose the content, we can adjust this, and we can also adjust, so I want this one just to pop up on this particular page. So I'm going to go to Thank You Page, and it's with this, every visit, and then I'm also going to adjust this to about 7 seconds. 7 seconds, all right. So because they might have sort of already clicked off within 10 seconds after having a little look at that, I'm going to choose 7 seconds. I'm going to go to the preview so I can show you the live website. So here we go. They can hover over any of these. They can click on any of these to go to our socials, and then after 7 seconds, this pops up. Okay, so another thing that my client would like to add to the thank you page is how did you hear about us? So they want to know, did they find your brand on Instagram or on Google, or did somebody tell them about it or something other? Alright, so to do this, I'm going to add an app. So I'm going to add a poll app. So if I type into the search in the apps poll, it comes up with a few different apps. Now I'm going to use the Poll by Power. You can use the free plan on this one. It gives you a fair bit of flexibility, which is great, so you don't have to pay for it. So let's add this to the site. Add up. Okay, and I'm just going to pop this down the bottom of the page for the moment whilst I am setting it up. Okay, so let's click on the app and go into the settings so we can adjust what it says. Alright, so we can change the title to How Did You Hear About Us? And we can connect it to your email. I'm not going to do that now because I don't want to put in my client's email address. And if we click on the multiple choice, we can add a header, and then we can add what the actual options are here. Alright, so let's pop in Google search, and then Instagram, and then Facebook. Facebook, and we'll add another one, friend. So, okay, and then I'm gonna put other, and then I want to add another element. So I want to add a line of text where they can actually say what the other was. Okay, and so we enter a label, and other, let's show advanced, we'll go half width, and we won't make the answer public. I'm gonna keep it off required, and there we go. So we can also change the content as well. I might change this to submit, and then you can also do some things in here. These are with the anything that has a purple star you can only change if you have the premium, so the paid app. but we can change different things in here. So feel free to go through and have a look at those. You can also change the design. So now I can, probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I could actually make a white box, put it over the top of that, and then group the items. But you did not hear that from me. Okay, and after a little bit of playing around, I have made this even thinner up the top, so I think I put about 8 to 10 images in the row there, so it's nice and slim. Popped our follow us down here, our form over here, and then our thank you over here. So that is all going to be seen on the one page, and they won't have to scroll down to see this, which is perfect. Thanks guys. If you have any more ideas for tutorials that you'd like me to do, just hit me up in the comments below. And if you haven't already started making a Wix website, please use my affiliate link below. It helps to give me a little bit of dosh to thank me for doing these free tutorials for you. Thanks guys.